Tamika Caston-Miller. This is Yoga Nidra. And in this practice today, I'm going to invite you to go through layers in order to get to a deeper aspect of yourself that feels nourishing, that feels supportive to you being able to give yourself what you might need. What is it that you might need today? So that's a question that we may want to get clear on. So what I'll do first, let's go ahead and just stand first and just take an opportunity to move the physical body. So go ahead and just take an opportunity to stand wherever you are. Just stand wherever you are and to just notice where in the body you might feel any kind of tension or additional awareness. So just notice like where in your physical body where you might feel things. And then if you notice them, so for example, if you feel tenderness in your feet, go ahead and lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. If you feel in your shoulders, lift and lower, or squeeze towards your ears and lower. If you feel between the space in between your shoulder blades, squeeze shoulder blades back together and let them go again. You could do all of them too. You could lift and lower your feet, squeeze, hug in your shoulders towards your ears, squeeze shoulder blades together. You have loads of options. You can make wrist circles. If you notice there's any kind of tension or additional awareness in the neck, then rolling could be good too. I tend to do all of them because it gives my brain something to do. Like, how do I lift and lower, but then also create head circles, Can I add something else to this mix? It's kind of like rubbing your belly and patting at the same time, or however it is. And there will be a rhythm there. All right, now notice, is there anywhere else in your physical body that you might be noticing any additional pressure, awareness, anything like that? Might be in hands, fingertips. Feel free to rock, give yourself any kind of movement. Because shortly I'm going to ask for you to go into stillness. So now's the time to give yourself the movement that you want. You could technically do a sun salutation, even though it's nighttime, or moon salutation. You can move your body in a more specific way if you wanted that. Okay, now, whether or not you're moving, you might close or lower your eyes and just bring your awareness now to your breath. And notice any additional awareness of your breath. Notice the color of your breath, its tone, temperature. And while you're noticing this, I'd like for you to ask yourself 3 questions. Or say 3 statements. The first is more of a statement. And the first one is, I wonder what will come up for me today. And just say that to yourself. The second one, how am I really? Ask yourself, how am I really? And then the third, what do I really need? Self, what do you need? And ask yourself and listen. Now's the time to go ahead and start making a little nook for yourself, a little cocoon, a shavasana that feels really great, very supportive. Go ahead and start making all of the arrangements for feeling good. Lie down, cover yourself up. I'm going to ask you to give yourself 3 things: darkness, so cover your eyes; comfort, so that you might be able to be still without problems; and um, warmth. The tendency to get cold is definitely there. So give yourself all of those things. Sort out, what does relaxation look like for you? What does getting really comfortable look like for you? And do that. For many people, the only way to receive yoga nidra is in a shavasana. So go ahead and give yourself that if that really resonates with you. For others, that's not comfortable. All right. So you're just finding what does feel right for you, what feels good and supportive for you. What can you give yourself today? Now, as you create this cocoon, you're going to settle in, knowing that you might get so comfortable that you go in and out. That's actually the expectation, that you'll go in and out of awareness, that you might sleep with awareness. That is yoga nidra. Know that you can't do this wrong. You cannot do this wrong. But go ahead and state for yourself, state an intention: I will remain awake and aware for yoga nidra. And state that for yourself now. And make any last little appointments of comfort your most relaxing pose or posture. Again, setting up this cocoon, bringing in all of the things that you would bring in to nurture yourself if you were going to go through a transformation. You would give yourself all of the things necessary for that. And wrap yourself in it. So go ahead and do that. Envelop yourself in nurturance, calm, peace, all of the things that offer that for you. And begin to notice now your physical body again. Notice how your physical body, what you sense in it, any areas of additional sensation. And begin to feel into a settling with the physical body. The physical body gets a little heavier in this cocoon that you've created for it. On your next exhale, allow for your body to fully settle into this cocoon that you've made. And awareness now travels to your breath. Notice your breath. You might sense it coming in through your nostrils and exiting through your nostrils. Take an inhale for as long as feels good through your nose. And exhale through your nose or mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And notice again if you've given yourself comfort, warmth, and darkness. And take another breath with awareness, a full inhale, and an even longer exhale. Awareness now comes to thoughts, your mind responding to these asks. noticing the words that are coming from me and responding to them. Notice any additional thoughts or feelings, any emotions that are present. Notice them, name them, and then allow for those thoughts or feelings to float out alongside you, dripping down like little rain droplets onto the spaces around you, forming tiny pools of your thoughts and emotions. Allow for your thoughts and emotions to float underneath you, alongside you, settling in underneath your ankles, knees, low back, and even that space between your shoulders and the crook of your neck. Be supported by your thoughts. Awareness now travels to you, observing yourself, noticing you, being supported by your thoughts, observing the breath and all of the aspects of you, all of the versions of you. Notice that too. Bring them into your mind's eye. All the roles you play, labels you've given yourself, labels you've received from others. Notice those. Bring them into the mind's eye. And those will go out into the ether now to bear witness to your experience. Let all of the aspects of you notice, observe you now. And awareness comes to the space that we're sharing together, the you that's a part of me and the me that's a part of you, all of us connected together, higher consciousness, sharing in each other's joy and in joy's opposite, holding one another. The bliss that comes from being a part of higher consciousness. Feel into that bliss, that peace. Know that you're held. And awareness now comes to a place that you deeply love, that's a sanctuary for you. A place that you deeply love where peace and calm, love and support all reside. This could be a place that you've visited. It could be a place that you have imagined or invented. Visualize yourself in that space now, sensing and feeling into all of the refuge that comes with this place of peace. Notice the surroundings when you're in this place of sanctuary. And know that at any time, today or at any other time, you may always come back to this place, your refuge. Allow for that awareness to go now, coming to your heart center. Notice your heart and ask your heart, what is its message for you? And listen. From your heart's message, create a statement in the present tense. The statement in the present tense might start with I am or I have, turning your heart's statement into a present tense. Give yourself that statement now, repeating it as a sankalpa or intention. Repeat that to yourself now. If you had any difficulty hearing your heart's intention, you might use mine. I am held. I am supported. And now let that sankalpa go, allowing it to go right back into the space of your fertile heart. And awareness comes back now, back to space deep at the core of your head, allowing for your awareness to come to the space right between your eyebrows. Imagine this awareness as a light, a tiny yet bright light, right at the space between your eyebrow center. And visualize that light and attempt to sense or feel that light now. Sense or feel that bright light right at the eyebrow center. And awareness travels now to the throat center. A pinprick of light right at the throat center. Light breath awareness to the right shoulder, the right elbow, right wrist, the tip of your right thumb, the tip of your right index finger, tip of the right middle finger, the tip of your right ring finger, the tip of your right small finger. Light awareness comes to the right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, and back to the throat center. Light awareness comes to the left shoulder, the left elbow, left wrist, the tip of your left thumb, the tip of your left index finger, tip of your left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, the tip of the left small finger. Awareness comes to the left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, throat center, point of light to the heart center, the core of your chest, to the right chest, heart center, left chest, heart center, point of light to the navel center, pelvic center, right between the hip joints, point of light to the right hip, the right knee, right ankle, the tip of your right big toe, the tip of the right second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe, the right ankle, right knee, right hip. Awareness, breath awareness to the pelvic center, left hip, left knee, left ankle, the tip of your left big toe, the tip of the left second toe, the left third toe, left fourth toe, left small toe. Breath awareness, light awareness to the left ankle, the left knee, left hip, pelvic center, navel center, heart center, throat center, eyebrow center. Sense all of these points of light, sensing light and energy in your body. Wind and breath awareness fills and empties in this space. Sense this breath awareness without any effort. Allow for the flow of breath to continue. On different points of your body now, a light in different colors. Colors of red and green, yellow and blue, indigo, deep purple, and white. Notice the color of your light in your body, or the colors of your light. Sense a lightness of these colors and an emptiness of these colors. Sense a fullness with these colors and an emptiness with these colors. Sense both fullness and emptiness at the same time. And awareness comes now to you being inside of this cocoon of your making. A cocoon for your own transformation. In this cocoon, you are warm and held and safe. There's peace here, a warmth and a love and a calm. There's nourishment here. What does nourishment look like for you in your cocoon? Notice now that your cocoon has little pieces of threads and feathers, little pieces that you've stitched together in this cocoon, creating a space of comfort and peace and calm. In this cocoon, there are also notes, paper, the paper with script, paper with writing on them. On these little pieces of paper, you notice that there are messages from your heart, from those who love you, guides, ancestors. Begin noticing and reading these messages from your loved ones, yourself, your guides, your ancestors. Each little paper you pull out and read a message. You notice the messages that have helped to form your cocoon, help to support you as you step into a fuller, brighter, more you version of yourself. Take a moment now to enjoy and to be filled by the words of these people who are loving you, providing for you. Take out one final message now. This one is the one that your heart told you earlier, your heart's intention or sankalpa, and restate that to yourself now. Begin tucking away all of these messages back into the cocoon. Messages that will support you as you bend and change, perhaps even transform. Know that you will take these messages with you. And awareness comes to how it feels to be held by these messages of love, peace, and calm. Messages from your ancestors, your guides, your higher self, your deep heart. Notice how it feels to be supported. And awareness comes now to you noticing the part of you that notices this experience, the part of you that is receiving this experience. Bring awareness to the part of you that is understanding these words. Awareness comes to you noticing these words, making meaning, feelings, emotions. Awareness comes to your breath now. Observe your breath, and then bring more awareness to your inhale and your exhale. Sense more deeply your inhalation and your exhalation. Take a full breath now, welcoming in an inhale through your nose and an exhale out of your mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of your mouth. And awareness comes to more movement now. Movement, perhaps bringing yourself on your side, waking up parts of your body that have been still. Eventually making your way upright. You might leave your eyes closed if they're closed for this. You might stay in a lying down position if that's what you prefer. Whatever you've chosen, bring your hands together and begin making a warm connection between your hands, giving them a gentle rub. And then place them over your eyes, removing anything that'd cover your eyes, and open your eyes behind your fingers, allowing a little bit of light in, and then allow for your hands to release themselves down to your side. And open your eyes, becoming aware of your experience, messages, and not holding any attachments to anything that did or did not happen. All of your experiences are for you, for your heart's journey. I do recommend that you take time to journal or color or paint, something that will help you externalize this experience that you've had tonight. You could play an instrument. You could smell the fragrance of an amazing bloom, water a plant, or plant a seed. Any of these things can be ways in which you externalize this process. I'm so grateful that you went on that journey today with me. Thank you for letting me be your guide. We'll bring hands to heart center now, acknowledging yourself as teacher and all of the great teachers in our life, all of the great guides, ancestors accompanying us on our journey. It's my goal to leave you better than I found you. I hope that happened for you today. Jai Bhagwan.